What it do, YouTube? It's your boy KingCedGaming, and we are back on the channel after a long ass hiatus. Your boy's back, and we back with the reactions and with gameplay going forward, man. I'm gonna make a separate video explaining why I've been gone for so long. That video will probably be up later on this week. But today's video, we're gonna talk about a game I am so excited for, man. I've been excited for this game since the inception of it. I think it was last year when it was first announced. Hogwarts Legacy. This is everything we know about Hogwarts Legacy so far. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have seen the trailer. So without further ado, man, we're about to jump into it and really break this shit down. Let's get into it.
From movies to theme parks and even a few decent games, the world of Harry Potter is no stranger to adaptations. But the upcoming Hogwarts Legacy takes a different approach, keeping a familiar location in Hogwarts Castle, but going back to an era seldom seen in the wizarding world, the late 1800s. We've already had multiple trailers, interviews, and a few gameplay deep dives, and we've gathered everything together to get a better grasp on what to expect from Avalanche Software's upcoming adventure. Here's everything we know so far about Hogwarts Legacy.
I can't wait for this shit to come out. Everything we know so far. Alright.
After many rumors, whispers, and even details from a leaked focus group showing in a mall, remember that? That was weird. Hogwarts Legacy was officially revealed on the PS5 showcase on September 16th, 2020. This reveal trailer actually showed off quite a bit, including the setting, time period, classroom activities, enemy types, and a planned release year of 2021. Whoops.
Oh yeah, I got pushed back. I forgot about that.
Although Hogwarts Legacy was officially shown on a PS5 showcase, the first time we ever heard of it was in 2018, when a Reddit user going by the name, Vape This Bro, leaked watermark game footage and what turned out to be a pretty accurate synopsis. While the footage was quickly taken down, the gameplay looked legitimate enough to make those who saw it believe it was real, and Harry Potter's untitled mall game re-emerged as Hogwarts Legacy in September of 2020. Although its reveal was part of a PlayStation 5 showcase, Hogwarts Legacy was quickly confirmed for Xbox Series S and X, PS4, Xbox One, and PC, with an announcement it was also coming to Nintendo Switch made in March of 2022. However, the Hogwarts Legacy Twitter account posted in December 2022 that while the current gen versions would release on February 10th, 2023, the PS4 and Xbox One versions would follow on April 4th, and finally the Switch version would release on July 25th, to allow time for extra polish. Hogwarts Legacy takes place in Hogwarts Castle around the end of the 19th century. Footage shown since the reveal has revealed a bevy of familiar locations, including Hogsmeade Village, the various common rooms, the Great Hall, the Room of Requirement, and many of the classrooms, not to mention the vast Hogwarts grounds surrounding the castle itself. Many new locations have been shown in various trailers, and while it's too soon to know how far we'll stray from the school, the devs have promised vast areas to explore. Since the story is set so far in the past compared to the world we're familiar with, there won't be too much of a crossover of recognizable characters, although several of the school ghosts have been confirmed to still haunt the school grounds. Similarly, different races and creatures we've seen in the past, such as goblins, house elves, and even Inferi, all make an appearance. As the player, you create your own character, a fifth-year student new to Hogwarts, who possesses a, quote, unique ability to manipulate powerful ancient magic hidden in the wizarding world, according to a recent state of play. Of course, heroes and villains alike all want to get their hands on this ancient magic, so it's up to you to make sure it doesn't fall into the wrong hands, all while keeping up with studies as a student who's starting behind their peers. We know a bunch of confirmed characters in Hogwarts Legacy, introduced in the trailers and gameplay walkthroughs. Many of them have short biographies on the Hogwarts Legacy Twitter account, so we'll go over the important ones. First, the professors. There's the eccentric herbology and charms professors Mirabel Garlick and Abraham Ronan, the stern defense against the dark arts professor Dinah Haycat, the cautionary potions professor and former Auror Aesop Sharp, and magical theory professor Eleazar Fig, who you work alongside to stop a goblin rebellion led by a supposed villain named Ranrock. Accompanying you for the ride is George Osric, a Ministry of Magic official. There are also other schoolmates you can form relationships with, and the pre-release materials appear to focus on one for each house. There's Natsai Onai, a Gryffindor student and daughter of the divination professor, Poppy Sweeting, a Hufflepuff who has greater love for creatures than her fellow humans, astronomy-loving Ravenclaw Amit Thakar, and the Slytherin Sebastian Sallow, who's looking for a cure for his sister's disease within the forbidden dark arts. Many side quests revolve around helping your fellow students and professors with various tasks, but it's not known quite how deep these relationships will go, or how they affect the main story. But in the Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase livestream, it was confirmed that this side content can provide you with new spells or gameplay abilities that will help in other areas.
Okay.
Time in the game is spent in several ways, the first of which is actually attending classes. The Hogwarts Legacy State of Play revealed that these won't just be cutscenes and will involve performing tasks such as brewing potions, dueling, and growing magical plants, all of which can be used to help you in battle. There are a ton of places to explore in between classes, as all of the Hogwarts grounds and surrounding area will be playable. We don't know exactly how big the game world is, but given that
Yo, if they don't add like Quidditch in this shit, man, like I know you can fly on the Nimbus, but if they don't add like a mini game of like an actual game of Quidditch, they didn't do it right. I want to get on the broom and try to fucking I'm trying to go ham, man.
There are several different ways to get around by air. The different parts of the world appear both massive and filled with secrets and collectibles. We see giant dungeons, hidden rooms in Hogwarts, and even the Forbidden Forest, so there will be plenty to do in your off hours. All 4 house common rooms are also explorable, although possibly not in a single playthrough, as students from one house are traditionally not allowed into the common room of another house. The State of Play also promised, quote, iconic locations you've never been able to explore before, while showing the Hogwarts kitchens and what looked like the Ravenclaw baths, as well as various minigames scattered throughout the grounds, including what appears to be a magical bocce ball. Looks fun. In addition to attending classes and exploring the grounds, Hogwarts Legacy's story revolves around the ancient magic mentioned earlier, and players accompanying Professor Fig to some crazy locations in search of answers. And in between all these activities, you can always return to the Room of Acquirement, a makeshift headquarters you can customize and put to use by brewing extra potions, growing plants, raising beasts in a vivarium, and even upgrading your gear. Dueling in Hogwarts Legacy seems simple at first, but offers many options. You tap the right trigger to send out a basic blast of magic, similar to a simple stunning spell in the books, but holding right trigger accesses more specialized spells you can cast using the face buttons. There are more than 20 spells all in all, and as the story progresses, you can equip up to 16 at once on 4 different diamonds.
Oh wow.
These range from simple spells like Accio, which brings things towards you, to advanced spells like Lightning. They each have their own cooldowns to ensure you don't just spam your favorite, although it's possible to overcome these depending how you level up your character. Spells can also be comboed with each other, which means there's freedom to create your own playstyle. Use Descendo to slam levitated creatures to the ground, or tap R1 to fling environmental objects at opponents. And since you're fighting other witches and wizards with access to the same spells, you need to use spells that match the color of enemy shields to break them.
Oh wow.
There's also a Batman Arkham style counter that enables you to deflect incoming spells by pressing triangle, and even turn them back on an opponent if you hold the button down. There's also a dodge roll and a magical dash, which enables you to move around quickly. Leveling up talents by exploring and finding collectibles as well as attending classes can enhance combat abilities further, by allowing you to focus on traits such as stealth, damage, and utility. Hogwarts Legacy is shaping up to be an absolutely massive game, with tons of characters, areas to explore, options for combat, and more. We'll have to see if it pans out when the game releases on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on February 10th, with other consoles to come later, but in the meantime, which aspect of Hogwarts Legacy are you most excited about?
Yo,
make sure let
me tell you something, man. This game is going to be a potential game of the year, 100%. I called it last year. I think I made a video on this, what was the year before last? 2020, I said Elden Ring will probably get game of the year in 2021, and I'd be damned if it didn't happen. I'm calling it Hogwarts Legacy. I'm not going to say it's going to be game of the year, but it's potential to be game of the year this year. There's a lot of good games coming out this year. We're going to cover more about those games. We got Spider-Man 2 coming out in the fall. We got Final Fantasy 16 in June, Diablo 4, Street Fighter 6 is amazing. I played the closed beta of that. That was the best fighting experience I've had in a long time, since probably MK11. Like, there's so many games this year. Resident Evil 4 remake in March. My God, Star Wars. you know what? I'm gonna contain my excitement, man. We got so many more videos to pump out, man. More reactions to do. I definitely want to check out Star Wars. That'll probably be my next reaction video, seeing the new gameplay coming to that, because I've played Fallen Order. I think that was one of the best damn Star Wars games I've ever played. But anyways, man, I'm not gonna drag this out any longer. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Hogwarts Legacy Game of the Year or nah? Let me know, man. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, man. And yeah, until next time, it's me, your boy KingCedGaming. I'm out. Peace.
I thought you knew.